Hey guys, headed out of my house for the day to go film a video and choosing to leave Daisy behind because we're gonna be walking into some shops downtown Eau Claire. Sorry Daisy, we also ran this morning, so she needs a little naps and some food and water. So I'm gonna let her stick this one behind.
15 miles, right? Or
14 miles, and my cousin Justin's coming along, helping. He's our film crew today. So excited to be out there filming again. It's been a while. So see you guys. Bye Daisy. Bye. Hey guys, Dan here. Headed out for the day, leaving Daisy behind, which is kind of sad because I know you guys enjoy being with Daisy as much as I do in my videos. And today we're actually going to do a downtown walk of what it's like to be downtown Eau Claire, which is going to be really awesome. It's been revitalized over the past few years. My own office is right downtown Eau Claire, so I might be a little biased on the location. Over the years of being in real estate and having an office downtown, I've gotten to really know the ins and outs of where to go, where to stay out of, and what makes downtown Eau Claire so unique. I'm really excited to kind of present to you guys all these different unique little places. Our first stop today will be the Volume 1 local store. Goal today is I'm gonna find an Eau Claire sweatshirt. Let's go check it out. This is a really cool room that is just, you could probably spend an hour here at least looking at all the different local artwork, and it's all Eau Claire themed. So Eau Claire is very big about Paul Bunyan and Blue Ox because we have a very rich history of forestry. In the early days, that's how Eau Claire got started. And a lot of local artists have put their work in here, and it's really amazing how much artwork, how much of an art culture that Eau Claire actually has. This is one of my favorite spots in the local store. This is all local stuff. So local barbecue sauce, local spices. One of my favorite things is my friends have a backpacking roasted coffee bean, which the packaging is biodegradable. They have a bunch of different flavors you can buy on eggersbrew.com or the local store here in Eau Claire. So excited about my new sweatshirt. This is one of my favorite places to come and buy stuff when I have a new client that's moving from out of state, and I want to get them a special Eau Claire gift. Not only is the stuff Eau Claire themed, but it's actually also, most of it's all built here in Eau Claire too. So depending on who it is, I might get them a cutting board, I might get them a candle, I might get them a little bit of apparel, so their first visit to Eau Claire is a little bit special. And you want to give them a nice little thoughtful gift, come here. There's thousands of things to pick from. Now that I got my Eau Claire sweatshirt, let's go check out the next place. The next place is going to be a coffee shop and Cyclery. So they actually have a bicycle shop in there where you can bring your bike to get the gears changed, and you can get coffee and pastries and stuff in there. Hey guys, we're here. Let's go check out inside now. Next stop will be one of my favorite coffee shops downtown Eau Claire, Acoustic Café. All right guys, our next place we're stopping at is yet another coffee shop, one of my favorite places. My office is literally 2 blocks down that way, so it's one of my favorite places to meet with clients, just to show them a little bit downtown Eau Claire. And this place, you won't be able to tell when we walk in, but this place actually used to be a auto sales location right downtown here in Eau Claire back in like the 50s and 60s, which is kind of an interesting fun fact that I learned recently. So let's go inside, check it out. They're really known for their hoagies, so maybe we can slip a little sneak peek at a hoagie inside when we go in there. So yeah, as you guys can see, this is a really good spot to grab a hoagie that we just showed you them making back behind the counter, get a good coffee. They have a little bit of ice, there's scoops of ice cream over here and pastries and Rice Krispies to come in here. So it's a good spot to grab a snack. And actually one of my favorite things to do is these booths, as you can see here, are really large. And you can actually kind of just have your own little work spot. And so sometimes I come here and end up working for a couple hours. It's a good spot to disconnect. And I like the ambiance of the people behind me talking, having conversations. It kind of drowns out and allows me to focus better. So this is one of my favorite spots in downtown Eau Claire. All right, for any of you runners out there, one of my favorite places to shop for shoes is the Blue Ox Running Store. Hey guys, this is the running store downtown. It's called Blue Ox Running. It's actually operated by a local marathon runner, and this is actually where I get my shoes from, Hoka's. Major fan. If you've never tried Hoka's before, they are definitely a good shoe to get. So if you're into running, hiking, backpacking, any outdoor stuff, this is the place to go to, and all the people who work here are also big runners themselves. Good spot to check out. For anybody looking for a cheap movie option, Micon Cinema's here, right around the corner. Yeah guys, so here's Micon Cinemas, opened in 2004, and it's a little budget theater downtown Eau Claire where it's kind of cool. They have a little intimate theater, which is smaller, and they have a larger one. I think there's only 2 theaters in there, but they serve drinks, alcohol, food, snacks, popcorn, soda, candy.
Ooh, Mikey Nikes.
Everything you want, and it's only like $6. I think it was like $4 or $6, something crazy. We will add any links to any of these places we're mentioning during our walk, like the Micon Cinema movie theater, Pablo Center, any of the places we've gone to. We're actually gonna drop a link so you guys can see like what kind of events are happening there and do a little bit more research on your own, because I know we're kind of going in there. We might spend 2 minutes in there, which is we're not able to tell you as much information as I would like to. So I'll let you guys do a little bit of your own research. Let's go walk down to the Bee Sculpture, one of 90 different sculptures around town Eau Claire, part of the sculpture tour, which we'll talk about later. It's a bumblebee made out of garbage and metal. Pretty cool. This is part of the sculpture tour. This was made by Steve Bateman out of Wisconsin. One of the 90 different sculptures, and by the way, we'll put a link down in the description with a link of the sculpture tour so that you can look for it online. And we're gonna start on the opposite side of the bridge here. This is one of the most historical bridges in Eau Claire. A unique fact about Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Eau Claire, Wisconsin was actually Wisconsin's second city. The only city that was larger than Eau Claire was Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So by 1857, a few lumber people started a few companies and sawmills, and they started taking advantage of the vast array of forestry that could be logged here, made into lumber, and start building America. Quite literally, starting building America. And so by 1857, about 800 people moved to Eau Claire, Wisconsin, and by 1885, over 22,000 people were here running this entire forestry industry. And let me tell you what, it was a booming city back then. This exact bridge that we're on right now actually linked people on that side of the river to the other side of the river, and before that there was no way to get across except for by boat. So this is actually a really important bridge that we're on right now. So if you guys are liking these videos, make sure you subscribe. Also, another thing, if you guys are thinking about moving to the Eau Claire area or somewhere, any of the surrounding areas around as well, make sure you reach out to me. I take phone calls, text messages, send me a carrier pigeon, whatever it might be. However to get a hold of me, comment on this video, tag me in it. I'll reach out to you guys. I'd love to help you guys be able to look for a home around the area. Really, real estate is my passion, and reach out to me if that's something that you're interested in. Now that we're across the bridge, you're not gonna wanna miss this. We're gonna go check out the Reboot Social, one of the coolest places downtown Eau Claire. Welcome to one of my favorite places, downtown Eau Claire, Reboot Social. This is an awesome place. We're gonna give you a tour inside, but just know, if you come to Eau Claire, you have to check this place out. There's drinks, there's arcade bars, There's all sorts of stuff in here. Pac-Man, skee-ball, all the old classic games that you used to play, they're right here. Let's go check it out. Oh, hey there. Let's go check out Kyle as he makes a Wisconsin old fashioned for us. We got behind the bar. Let's check this out. Thank you, sir. I'll be the taste tester here.
True Wisconsin spirit.
Yes, that's good. So one of the special things about Eau Claire that you might not know, it's actually the world's largest rotating sculpture tour. And what that means is every year they make a bunch of sculptures, they put them up around town. This one's actually interactive. Can't not do that. And whoever wins it, so you can vote for which one you like the most, and then whoever wins it, that would be the sculpture that stays, and all the other ones get rotated out. And there's actually over $500,000 worth of sculptures sitting around town here. The art in Eau Claire has been more prevalent over the years. So let's go play some music. We're gonna hop right across the road here to the Lismore Hotel, which includes the Informalist restaurant and the Dive, a rooftop bar. Hey guys, we're downtown here in Eau Claire at the Informalist now. So the Informalist is a really good fine dining place. So if you want to go somewhere fancy, dress up, bring a hot date to, go to the Informalist. And also ECDC coffee here. These both places are attached to the Lismore Hotel, which is probably the nicest hotel in downtown Eau Claire area. So if you're staying in the area, I'd highly recommend checking this place out. Let's go take a walk inside and check it out for ourselves. All right, I'm sitting here with Brian in the Informalist right now. Brian's gonna answer a couple of questions on what makes this place unique from the other restaurants down here.
The main thing that makes our restaurant unique is we try to source locally as much as possible. We make everything from scratch. Even our breads and everything are made in the bakery downstairs, fresh daily.
I did not know that.
Yeah, we try to do everything as fresh as possible here and try to give the best quality food that we can here in Eau Claire.
Not only the food is unique, but also like the experience. And you walk in here, you just feel good, and it's a great place to like bring somebody from the first time. So our channel is all about helping people figure out what it's like to live in Eau Claire and let people kind of know what the experience is. So how would you describe like what your guys' goal somebody experiences when they walk in this restaurant that's unique?
I mean, we try really hard to just make everybody feel as welcome as possible. And then especially with the patio here and the patio up at Dive, it's a unique way to look at eating downtown.
Another cool thing is in the winter, you guys actually have igloos, right? So
Yep.
people can sit out and eat and drink in igloos outside.
Yep.
That's cool. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
See ya. Yeah, so this is probably my favorite place to come down Eau Claire and eat, get a meal with some friends. It's awesome because you get the sunlight and it's just a really good environment, good food. So that is where the igloos are set up in the winter. We can actually eat outside in a heated igloo. It's cool. I've never done it before, but it's definitely on my to-do list. All right, we just walked outside of the Informalist, which you can see back here behind me, and we walk right into the hotel, and this is actually the nicest hotel downtown Eau Claire. Reasonable prices. So if you guys are coming to town for a few days, not only is my office a block away, so if you want to meet me, hit me up, but this is right downtown, central to everything we're going over in this video. So make sure you call the Lismore, set up a hotel room here. Make sure you do it ahead of time because they book up all the time. Look how beautiful this place is. I mean, check out the woodwork here, the artistic touch. This whole place has been remodeled, fully remodeled. It was kind of an ugly hotel before, and it's been fully remodeled in the past 5 years here. So definitely check it out. One thing that I need to mention before we leave the Lismore Hotel is there is an excellent work area for people who are trying to get some work done, and the coffee shop is right on the other side of that double-sided fireplace over there that you can see. So cool place. Sometimes I come here to work. Okay, now guys, we're actually gonna go up these stairs and we're gonna go to a bar that's not actually open right now, unfortunately, but it's called the Dive because it's where the rooftop pool used to be, and they actually converted it to a little patio and a pool in a bar area. So let's go check it out. Unfortunately, the Dive bar is closed, but if you can see, hopefully it's not glaring too much, there's a patio there and there's heaters, and this is where the fancy dive bar is. So it's pretty cool when it's open. It's not open Sundays apparently. All right, you guys can see here's the Lismore right across the road, and we just walked in there, walked back out, and right across the road over here is actually kind of a fun place to be. It's called the Plus. I just discovered this place this winter actually on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Make sure you check the schedule first, but at 7 p.m. on Thursday nights, they actually have a comedy club, which is just kind of a fun thing to do. They have a bunch of people from around the area, Minneapolis, St. Paul, and people come in and give their little skit. Pretty fun, get some drinks, get some food, have a grand old time with some friends. Next, we're headed down the road to one of the most historic bars in Eau Claire, which still has their official burlesque license, which is not used anymore. Let's go check it out. One of the cool hangouts downtown Eau Claire is called the Firehouse. There's 38 different beers on tap in there. We'll go check it out in a second, but one unique thing about this place is that's one of the only places that the doors, these garage doors actually pull up when it's really nice in the summer. So you have a nice breeze, you have fresh air, come in here, get a drink with some friends, walk downtown. It's a good time. Let's go check out on the side. Another awesome thing about downtown Eau Claire, there's always stuff to do. If you guys go on visiteauclaire.com or volume1.com or just Google what to do in Eau Claire, you're gonna find a list of things to do. This Friday evening, there was actually a jazz festival. So you go from bar to bar and you can listen to a bunch of different jazz bands around different various locations. So pretty cool. Not my thing, but maybe it's your thing. Now we're just headed right down the road to two more great locations, the District and the Pablo Center. The District here, this is probably one of the cooler bars downtown. It's pretty special. It's privately owned down here. If you guys are checking out Eau Claire and you got a couple days to spend around Eau Claire, this is a place I would definitely recommend at least stopping at least once. So yeah, we're not gonna walk inside today, but if you're here, take the time to check it out. All right guys, this is kind of like the heart of Eau Claire down here. This is the Pablo Center. Definitely a really cool place to check out while you're here. I think this is probably one of the main attractions downtown Eau Claire. And if you're coming here, you like music, you like events, you like music venues and whatnot, definitely check on what the event venue says for this place. There's been very high-end singers and performers coming to this building. It's a multi-million dollar place. Definitely something worth checking out what their schedule is. Okay, so we are standing outside the public library. We're not gonna go inside here today, but this is right downtown Eau Claire as well, right next to the parking garage, right next to Lismore. Cool spot. I spent a lot of time here in college. I used it to print out papers, get some studying done. If you need a audiobook or whatever, might check stuff out from here. So that's downtown as well. Next, we're gonna hop across the river to go to Ramones, and then later we're gonna come back and cover the beautiful Phoenix Park. One of the best things to do in Eau Claire on a hot summer day, it's a little bit cooler today. I'm still gonna get some ice cream because I love ice cream, but if you guys are coming to Eau Claire for the first time, this is almost a necessity to stop at Ramones. This place was handcrafted by one of my friends and the best ice cream shop downtown Eau Claire. Let's go check it out and maybe even get some ice cream. We're here with local, what's your name?
Kayla.
We're here with local Kayla at Ramone's Ice Cream Shop. What makes this place unique?
Well, every day we make fresh waffle cones. We even sell the old ones for a day, which is awesome. Yep. $5 for $1. Pretty awesome. You can smell them coming into the shop, the cones.
How do you like working here?
Love it. Been here 5 years.
Really? That's insane.
It is.
You must like ice cream?
Oh, yes.
Me too. Right across the road from Ramones is the famous Oxbow Motel. Hey guys, welcome to the Oxbow Motel here. This is actually one of the coolest places that's been revamped. It used to be a kind of a rundown hotel, motel downtown Eau Claire, and actually Bon Iver, who is the main singer of the soundtrack of like the Twilight series, and he's had a few other recordings with like Taylor Swift and stuff. And he's actually locally from here in Eau Claire. He's a main investor in this building. So there's a lot of music implemented into this place. Each room has its own record player. And as you walk throughout the property, let's go check out down here. You'll notice that there's a lot of unique features just having to do with artwork and just art, a lot of art culture here. So let's go take a look around this corner here. You can see that this is the main hotel area, motel. And I've actually stayed here before, and it's very nice, revamped, and definitely a nice place for downtown Eau Claire. Let's go check out the inside now. Hey, welcome guests. What are you looking for today? The bar? It's right around that corner actually. This place is awesome. Good place to bring a first date. So yeah, the unique thing about this place, it actually used to be a speakeasy back in the day, and it used to be the rundown place. And you can see now it's just completely revamped. It's more of a high-class place downtown Eau Claire. And if we pan over to the left over here, you can see there's a little stage for performance, and you can tell by just looking around this place, it's very local Eau Claire, art-driven themed motel and bar. It's pretty great. Next thing we're headed down to is a great bar and restaurant called the Livery. Here's the Livery, and it's closed. I guess it came on the wrong day. It is Sunday today. They're not open, but trust me, if you're in town, you're gonna wanna check this place out. It is an awesome place. You can tell that this is a dated building with a lot of character, which is another reason for you to stop in and check it out. Definitely a must. Okay, a couple of things about downtown Eau Claire as well. There's a lot of good apartment buildings, less housing, like less homes to purchase, but there's a lot of good places to rent for young professionals or whatever. You know, two bedroom apartment down here might rent for $1,400 to $1,500 a month, and good location, lots of brand new places. So if you want something brand new or nobody's even lived in before, it is 2023 right now, so that might date itself, but plenty of new places. Check it out, Google it, and you'll find a lot of options. One thing I should mention about Eau Claire really quick to you guys is that there's a lot of a lot of construction happening. So there's a commercial building happening, putting up right there. There's a lot of stuff going up, which I get it, it's pretty annoying. However, here's how I look at it. I would rather live in a place that's flourishing, growing, where people are actually wanting to move to, rather than a place that's dying, where there's a lot of vacancies around and where people aren't building, right? That means that this place is a sought after place, and it means that people are flocking here. And if they're moving here, they're calling me, just like you. So I hope you guys reach out to me sometime soon. Before we head to Phoenix Park, we're gonna make one more stop at the Children's Museum. Hey guys, one of the cool things about downtown Eau Claire right now is that I think I mentioned this earlier, but we're going through a whole revitalization process of downtown Eau Claire. The old Children's Museum used to have about 50 to 60,000 people visit every single year. And here's the new Children's Museum that was just constructed. So this is the very first video we filmed with this new Children's Museum, downtown Eau Claire. So I really highly doubt there's any content out there about this. And we're actually gonna go inside. We don't know how much content we'll be able to get inside because there might be a lot of kids running around, and you know, we don't want to get strangers in our video for obvious reasons. But we're gonna try to go in there and get a few pictures of what it looks like inside so you guys have a good idea. Hey guys, we have Bryn here today working the front desk of the Children's Museum. Bryn, it looks a little busy here today.
Yes.
Can you kind of tell us quick on what kind of stuff there is to do?
Yeah, so the whole place is for the kiddos here, and we've got a water area, we've got a fire truck, we've got a pet vet where you can groom and take care of some stuffed animals, we've got a nature preserve, we've got a dig pit where you can build dinosaurs out of big pieces, you can hunt for bones, we've got a rocket climber, which is a staple for the Children's Museum, so a food truck, yeah, we've got it all.
I want to go play. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go check out the brain. Come check out the inside of my brain. Have a seat. This place is pretty cool. There's even a camping section. I feel like I could just go floating in the lake and make some campfires and grill up some fish. This place is awesome. I could spend hours here. Now we're back at the Haymarket Plaza, headed back across the river to Phoenix Park. Over here is what is called the Phoenix Park. So that's kind of the heart of the downtown Eau Claire area, and I would say this is the left ventricle of the downtown Eau Claire area. And one of the cool things about this area is this used to be a junkyard down here about 40 years ago, and they put Phoenix Park in here. And what I've heard today after talking to the locals is that this is the main headquarters of RCU, which is the biggest bank in town. They built this beautiful park, which I spend a lot of time here. It's only about 5 minutes from my office. So again, if you guys are down here, hit me up. I'd love to come down here and show you around a little bit. A couple of cool things that we're gonna be doing videos on in the future. They actually do music in the park here on, I believe, Thursday evenings, which it's actually opening up in about a month here. So make sure you guys subscribe to this channel because we're gonna be doing a live walkthrough on what it's like down there in just a few weeks here, actually. Another thing in addition to music in the park, right here in Phoenix Park, and I'll actually scan over here so you can see it. We'll walk over there in a second, but another thing in addition to the music in the park that makes Phoenix Park really special is that they have a farmer's market. Thursdays and Saturdays during the summer, they have the farmer's market where literally thousands of people show up and go through and pick out what they want. So make sure you guys like this video, subscribe it. If this video is helpful for you guys, make sure you like it right away. subscribe. It helps other people like yourself find our content, and it keeps us motivated to keep putting content out there in general. So make sure you subscribe. We're gonna be putting another video out talking about music in the park and the farmers market soon. Here's a high five, dog. Another thing I forgot to mention, which I would have really been pissed at myself, is that they actually do Food Truck Fridays here throughout the summer too. It's awesome. They have like 10 food trucks. You come here, there's people grabbing stuff at left and right, and there's always new food trucks popping up. So it's just an awesome environment in the summer to be here. Behind me here is where they actually host music in the park, and you can see all these different rocks. This is where pedestrians sit, and during the summer it's a little bit nicer. The grass is a little bit drier, so they actually put blankets out here. There's ice cream truck. Usually Ramones brings their little ice cream scooping station over here, and it's just an awesome environment. It's been a while since I've done it, but again, you guys can look that up online to figure out who the schedule is, and you can also figure out who's performing each night. So yeah, make sure you stop here. Okay, another fun fact about this park, Phoenix Park, why it makes it so special in Eau Claire. This location was an actual location through the 1900s. This actually became a dump yard where people would just bring their tires, their steel, whatever it might be. So this whole location where all these beautiful buildings are and beautiful park and just a spot where people are hammocking, hanging out, farmers market, music in the park, food trucks, was actually a location where they used to be a dump. And in the, let me see, in the 1980s, they ended up taking 34 tons of tires out of here, 16 tons of steel debris, 60 cubic yards of treated timbers, and they ended up taking 67,600 cubic yards of contaminated soil. Then they cleaned it up. Fast forward to 2003, they actually built this park here as we know it today. And it's one of the central locations. I actually got my homecoming pictures in this park, and so many other people come here to hang out, leisure time, and just hang out in the grass. It's a great spot. From here, we're actually gonna make our way down to our last stop, the farmers market in Phoenix Park. Hey guys, this location on the far end of Phoenix Park is actually the location of the farmers market. This is such a cool place. The energy is just so lively in the summer. You can pick up raspberries, blueberries, all locally grown, eggplant, like literally any kind of fruits, vegetables, homemade salsa, anything you could possibly even think of. This is a place to come to and get it in the summer. And if you what I do, I just love the energy in general. So usually I just stroll through and usually I end up picking up something. It's a good spot, and definitely recommend stopping here. If you guys are interested in the schedule, it's on Thursdays and Saturdays throughout the summer. So it's May through October. It's middle of April right now, so it's not actually open currently. But again, like I said before, make sure you subscribe. That video, we'll be back here in a couple weeks to film that video. We're gonna put it out there for you. So if you're wondering what it looks like, subscribe. I hope to see you guys soon on the next video. You guys have a great rest of your day.